Straight Red Coat. Jednička mezi deospray v Česku. Nově jako rolon antiperspirant se 72hodinovou ochranou proti pocení a zápachu. Máš na to být jednička. Straight Red Coat.
Tipsport je tady i pro tebe, Chameleone X, který dokážeš bez mrknutí oka sledovat současně 6 hokejů, 3 fotbaly, 1 tenis, MMA, košandu, šipky a párek, co ti právě žere bez. Nejvíc exkluzivních streamů na jednom místě. Tipsport, největší komunita sázkařů.
beloved kings and queens, lords and maidens, peasants and workers. Welcome to the conclusion of this epic journey. Two teams will battle it out right here in front of your very own eyes. Make no mistake, there is no tomorrow, there is no time for mistakes. There will be no rematch, there will be no mercy. So please, without further ado, please welcome your first finalists, Eyeballers! Mr. JW, how are you feeling before the finals?
We feel pretty good. I mean, we beat them yesterday, and we hope we can end up on top today again.
Did you prepare anything special?
Same as every game, to be honest. We prepare for the opponents, and we do what we can, and if it's enough, it will be enough.
Any message for the fans here in the arena and on the stream?
Keep cheering. It will be the extra percentages that we need to come out on top, so we need the support, and we appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Go to your stations and good luck, guys. Please, one more time for Eyeballers. So, the first part is done. That means the only missing puzzle for the finals is the challenger. So please, make some massive noise for Team Alliance! Hello, Era. We meet again. How are you feeling after the first match?
Oh, it feels very good actually. Nice match.
How much do you want to beat them because of yesterday?
Yeah, we love Eyeballers. We want to beat them really bad.
Same question as for JW. Any message for the fans right here or on the stream?
Yeah, thank you for watching and hope for a good match.
All right, thank you very much. Take your stations and good luck, guys. As the teams are preparing for the match, I thank you so much, and I'm putting it back to studio.
Okay, sweet. So, yeah, welcome back, guys. With the teams finally introduced now, hopefully we do get into this match pretty quickly. I know they said like I mean, at least after the previous match wrapped up, I know they said the start time would be like 50 minutes ago, but then they had PC issues, and then I mean, I didn't even mean to stop the stream, but my internet crashed. Go figure. But yeah, you know, apparently they kept having PC issues or something, so not only has this start time gotten pushed back to the initial start time, but now we're half an hour later, so hopefully, yeah, Eyeballers finally putting the headsets on. Alliance doing the same shortly. We are going to be getting into this game pretty quickly. Also, in case you guys did miss the veto, we do have Inferno as the pick of Alliance, followed by Overpass. And yeah, should it be needed, we are going to have Ancient. I personally would love a 3-map series, but I've got work in 2.5 hours. So if it does go 3 maps, probably not going to be able to cover it. You know, if this match did get started at the time they said it would get started, yeah, we could absolutely watch a 3-match series, but given current circumstances, not super likely. But Alliance doing their little powwow, their little cheer there. Waiting for them to, yeah, get their headsets on, so we can finally get this series, get this grand final going. Grand final of, yeah, the Conquest of Prague here. Second place does get awarded 6.5 thousand euros, but the grand finalists, you know, the winners, whoever wins this match here, going to get a whole 20,000 euros. Basically triple of second place. Going to get that big honeypot, basically. Big majority of the prize pool. So, Eyeballers, they look ready to go here. Still waiting on Alliance. Come on, Eric. Get that headset on, bud. Alright, they have started, I guess, that countdown theme, so that should mean that we're getting into this game here. We are going to be starting on Inferno, which, yeah, as I said, is the pick of Alliance. These teams have met quite a bit recently. They didn't get to play this in their series yesterday, but they have played it twice recently on LAN. The first time, yeah, it was Eyeballers taking it 16-14. But then later in that same event, it was Alliance that won it 13-6. Win rates are basically the same, so yeah, this match could honestly go either way. And now, Alliance on the T side, they are going to be running up mid through Arch here. And they are leaving one player in apps as they do wrap the A site. Mail, not ready for that boiler player. Only able to find the one kill. They don't know about Rolf yet, but Era up here in library trying to catch the rotate. Does get one as Twist, yeah, takes out that apps player. So now just these two CTs. Actually, one CT as JW gets taken down, so it's just Bob XD all by himself now in apps. If he had a kit, maybe he could try something cheeky, but no, he's just got this armor, so looking for any kills, but he is going to be bowing out. He is going to be dipping soon. All these T's exiting through mid now. Can he catch any? No, he cannot. I don't even think bomb is going to go off. Actually, bomb does go off. But a pretty clean round for Alliance there to kick off this grand final, especially on their map pick. Yeah, Overpass, the second map here. Both teams got a 50% win on it. Eyeballers out of 6 maps, Alliance out of 8. Doesn't look like these teams have played each other on it. Eyeballers did 13-0 Sashi just the other day. Actually, dude, shoot, I forgot to check the market. Because yeah, this is basically a 50-50 matchup. You might say slight edge Eyeballers based on yesterday's results, but within this round here, Eyeballers naturally on the pistols. Alliance moving forward towards that B site as Uppy stays over towards A, keeping an eye out for a push, but this should be Alliance pushing into this B bomb site. There's only Bob here to defend it, and not that I'm doubting him, but yeah, 1v4, probably not much he can do. Uppy does get found by JW. JW fast over here, and big nade damage done onto Avid. Not nade damage, what am I saying, bro? Bob's gonna go down. And some trades over in Banana. As Rolf, he grabs another one, and now this is looking very scary for Alliance as Avid has just 12 HP. In this 2v4, one bullet of any kind will do him. Yeah, Eyeballers are low, but they still have the numbers here. And now the high HP player gets taken out. That is going to be Eyeballers. Yeah, they should have the defuse, right? Yeah, they got the defuse. Okay, there they go. Yeah, they win the second round on the force buy. Massive work done by Rolf. I don't know who got that initial kill on Uppy. Okay, looks like it was JW, but then yeah, Rolf with the 5.7, but then everything else with that Mac 10. Massive work done by him. And a massive cash reward for him. As he had that many kills with the Mac 10. Gonna do you some good, so. Eyeballers now with the rifles. Bob opening up the round. As Alliance try to get aggressive, push up Banana, and now it's just Uppy. 20 seconds in, all by himself. Just the MAC-10. He does not even see a single player as he gets shot in the side. Quick second round for eyeballers now. Man, we got a lot of grand finals going on right now. We've got this one. There's the BC game one going on. The Parkin final will be starting soon, which, yeah, Parkin, okay, it's 100 Thieves easily. And also, yeah, that event in Kosovo. GG Howe versus Atreides. Pretty cool to see Atreides on LAN. Meanwhile, yeah, wildcard doing great work against Focus right now. Anyway, we're focused on the Conquest of Prague right now. Alliance, they've got one tech, but everybody else on the Glock saves. Huh, even though Alliance won the pistol, I just realized, yeah, 3 other players got 0 kills. I know we're only, 3 rounds in, but a little curious. Now all these players gonna be moving up towards Arch. JW goes down, but the response from eyeballers is quick. So only one player lost that round to those Glocks. M4 recovered. But now Alliance, it's their turn to whip out those rifles. So yeah, first actual gun round here. Not a force like we saw on that second round. Alliance trying to do some damage with those HEs on car, but eyeballers hadn't pushed up far enough, and JW misses the shot. So attempts made, but now we're finally going to see some action over in mid as the trades go 1-1. Now it's just Rolf here to defend it. He goes down. JW has arrived, but again, can't get the kill with the op. So yeah, the rotates come in now for the CTs. One over in library, one from mid. Era. There's a player on either side, but JW looks away at the wrong time, so Era's gonna find him. Bob returns it. But now, yeah, Dex, he's smoked out. They do have kits, but coming through that smoke is going to be so difficult. Time is running low. Yeah, the apps players. It's hard to do much against a double apps, So Dex, he's going to grab JW that op. He's going to hightail it out of there. All that utility they dropped over at B, he's going to pick that up at as well. So yeah, Dex gonna have a lot to drop over in this next round. But good work by Alliance there. Taking it fast. Eyeballers still plenty to work with here. Lots of nades going down Banana, but Alliance don't have their forces over there. They're moving them up towards apps. Apps in mid. Maxter and Mail both sitting looking at Boiler. But now the flashes come out, gonna force these CTs back. JW's gonna grab one with the yacht, but now Alliance, they're gonna be moving up lane. Mail finds one. Library smoked out, so it's kind of just Maxter here to defend himself. Only gonna get one, but that should be, yeah, the bomb site lost as bomb goes down. And that arch smoke making it even more difficult for these CTs. They're either gonna have to wait it out or move over to mid and lane. Yeah, Bob, he's got some utility to work with. Trying to find the lineup. And he just mollies the roof. As Era finds Bob, so yeah, with that just missed molly, that kill, Bob going down. That is going to be the CTs yet again saving. JW does find at least one on his way out, and Era can't get far away enough, so 2 of those T's fall, but it's still AT round overall. As Eyeballers tie it back up. 3-3. These teams are basically even in their win rates, or at least overall win rates, when it comes to Inferno. Alliance definitely has many more rounds on it. Yeah, Eyeballers only 7 times played versus Alliance 17. JW doesn't even need to see to get that kill. Gives his team the early advantage with that aggression in mid. So now Alliance, they got to regroup here. Everybody just... Yeah, Avid, he wants to move up Banana. He's going to spot out Bob, but Bob just barely survives. 5 HP, gets out of there. So now in this 5v3, even with Bob very low, Eyeballers are in a comfortable position. Yeah, Alliance kind of split up now. Got these 2 players top Banana. As Twist, he's trying to find anything over towards A, but that player up on balcony, there's no way that Twist checks balcony. Looks like, yeah, those B players want to walk up now, but I don't think they, yeah, no coverage for CT. Actually, Twist does find one over at A. That's making these B defenders second guess themselves a little bit, but time's so low now. Mail, you saw his shoulder. Bro. My god. Dex, what the fuck? Mail saw his shoulder at second oranges, doesn't react, and then the second T comes over, jumps over, but Dex has already slipped out. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Twist is able to hold on to that AK. He's going to bring that over, but Alliance, not much money for them to work with, I don't think. Yep, they're going to be basically, again, not exactly a full save, but they're going to be pretty damn close. Just a few extra nades. Deagle bought in. That Deagle goes down. Yeah, Twist able to get that kill over at Banana with that AK. That's gonna draw one of the defenders over. But yeah, I'm kinda surprised. Actually, no, never mind. Avid does go up. Is gonna grab that AK. So that AK recovered for the T's, but Twist, he's still on 12 HP. Avid, I don't know what exactly Twist was trying to do there with the jumping AK shot, but kind of wish that Twist would have tossed that AK over to someone else. Because, like, okay, yeah, bud, you got armor, but armor's useless when, yeah, you're dead in one shot, you know? Fast shot out of JW right there. As Eyeballers extend their lead by 1, but the guns come back in for Alliance here. Lots of nades. Molly's smokes over at Banana. JW again gets the opener here, and this time Eyeballers They claim banana for themselves. And Bob, he just gets a slight idea of where they might be based off that nade, and he guesses correctly, takes a free one through the smoke. And now Alliance, not exactly that you want to call the save this early into the round, but they might already be thinking that. Uppy trying to find a peek over in apps, but these other two Alliance players kind of trying to work bottom banana right now. But these CTs, they're just holding strong. They don't want to peek. Uppy starts to move back now as these Alliance players move up banana, and they move right into those two CTs. The dry peek doesn't work out. And now it's Uppy, all on his own. 25 seconds left. He's slithering back, but is it to save? Or is it to die? He's going to go down to Dex. As we can see, we've got some Eyeballers fans, supposedly. Again, dude, just the Playzone studio, the Playzone arena, just a nice facility. It's like that they got an actual restaurant. Attack pause coming out for Alliance. Absolutely needed. As yeah, they're not just losing these rounds, but they're really getting nothing done. Like, yeah, they started by winning the pistol, but then immediately the next round they lose to pistols. Round after that they get clean swept. Round after that they only get 1 kill. This past round they got clean swept. And like the previous 2 rounds, like they've only gotten 3 kills. So Alliance, it might not look so bad with the scoreline of 6-3, but in these rounds, of course, besides the ones that they won, they've just been getting locked out of this game. JW hits the shot, doesn't complete the kill on Uppy. Era, the Deagle works for him, gets the opener with that pistol. Maxter gets the info that they're in apps, and now with that given up, Alliance, they're going to be pushing out now. JW grabs one, and the pistols, the Deagles on Alliance doing some more work. And now, yeah, bomb, it's on site. It's going to go down. And now Era in pit with this op. That is such a powerful position. Are they ready, though, for Bob in apps? Flash comes over. Mail does grab Bob, so now it's just Dex. He's got to deal with the op in pit and on site. And that pit op gonna peek out, gonna get it done. So Alliance, they've got just Eagles there basically, but they make them work. Winning an eco round. Yeah, JW gets some bad timing there, but for Era, that's absolutely perfect. Great work from Mail too to predict that that Bob flank through apps, because that flank would have caused some massive damage otherwise. Now here, all those mollies and smokes and stuff down in banana like usual. Dex is getting some through the smoke. Bob was hiding in them. But yeah, a little bit of chaos going down in banana. But now those CTs, of course the living ones, are able to slip out with this advantage. Alliance going to be pulling out of banana too. As Era, yeah, starts to lead his team over towards that A site. And now Dex, he's rotating over here to A2. These defenders, though, have very passive positions. One at Arch, one at Library, one in Pit. Yeah, now Dex, he moves over to side as Alliance. They're walking up lane. They've got this red perfectly against Alliance. Now these nades are finally going to come out. It's a bit of a surprise how close they are, but likewise, also a surprise how close those defenders are. So Eyeballers, they find one right back. Putting them up on 7. They are going to be winning this half, but is the half going to be 7-5 or is it going to be 8-4? The way this game's been going, I would say 8-4. JW, multiple times already, he's found this opener with this op. But this round, not looking to be the same, as he's kind of back there over towards Arch. Alliance spread out across the map, though. Nobody really holding strong on Banana. Finally, they are going to send one player over towards Banana, but still these players outside A are going to sit and hold. Bob does find Twist over at B. And then he's going to fall back. But Alliance, they're walking up into mid here. Curious that, yeah, they're pushing up, but Era is still over there in Banana with that bomb. But now, these T's, they're going to pull out of A. Uppy gets spotted over at Boiler. Honestly, pretty lucky that he escapes with his life. But yeah, these T's now grouping up for this B hit with 30 seconds left. 2 defenders in the site, so if Alliance go right now, they've got the player advantage. JW's rotating over, that smoke goes out. Avid finds one. Just Dex here inside. Avid's going to find the other. So time is low, but that bomb should be going down just fine unless JW... Yeah, JW, he's a madman. That confidence usually does work out for him. Not this time, though, so bomb's going to go down. 2v4 retake here for Eyeballers to end the half. We've got some util to work with. It's a good placed molly, but Era gonna hit the shot. So just Rolf here. 1v3. There's no way he expects the double dark, right? Can't even get the first. So the score is gonna be 7-5 at the half for Eyeballers. It does look like a pretty close scoreline, but the way these rounds have been going.
We are once again in the middle of arena, and we are truly blessed because one of the true OGs and legends of Czech and Slovakia and Counter-Strike, the Czech and Counter-Strike scene, has decided to join us. Devi, how are you feeling, and how do you feel about the tournament at all?
Yeah, it's crazy. In Czech and Slovakia to have something like this, it's really like fortunate for us because we know that our scene is not so like in the world. So actually, Playzone Arena for me is one of the greatest things which happened to the esport in Slovakia and Czech Republic. And Eyeballers actually, that's like legendary team which I remember because of Wallenberg. Walle was one of my like something like idols in AWP, AWP when I was playing 1.6. So it's nostalgic for me. Yeah.
Does that mean that you are cheering for Eyeballers?
Actually, yes. Eyeballers for me, it's legendary team which was actually my times of 1.6 when I was watching like ASK Gaming and NIP and stuff like that. So showing that they are bringing back these legends, it's really nice.
Do you believe in 2-0?
Actually, for the sake of the good viewership, I think it will be 2-1. And Alliance can actually do something on the second map. But I think 2-0, because of yesterday, it's not impossible.
Thank you. That was Devi. Let's see the second half.
Yeah, what I was trying to say, even though the score line 7-5 right now, even though the scoreline does look close, this match has honestly just kind of been all eyeballers so far. Tripping up on my words. Yeah. Now with the team switching sides, see what eyeballers have in store. See if Alliance, if they do have any solid defense, is cooked up, because this is Alliance's map pick, so if they can't turn this around, it's going to be a bit concerning for them. Eyeballers, though, they're running out of apps here. Not a very smart decision for them, though, as they basically run right into all the CTs. Meanwhile, fights going over on Banana, also going in the favor of Alliance. So, Alliance, again, picking up the pistol round. Are they going to be able to convert this one, though? Because, yeah, that second round, that was honestly kind of a disaster. So, yeah, this next round, definitely one that Alliance need to convert. Big high fives all around. And yeah, with this basically full Glock save, should be a pretty easy second round to convert. Yeah, JW just trying to hide. Gets found out. These Glocks should be no match for these rifles. They are going to group up in mid, strength in numbers, but not much strength there. Era going to find the last one, take down those Glock players, so we are all tied back up at 7-7 now. But yeah, bad news for eyeballers, or for Alliance. Those guns do come out for the eyeballers side, so see what they have cooked up in store. Gonna take a look at their statistics. Yeah, eyeballers, their T-side win rate on Inferno 49% versus Alliance's 46% CT win rate. So not fantastic win rates on either side. Uppy, he's trying to fall back, gets back just in time. JW, I don't know if he spotted the lane player, but definitely spots the arch. So yeah, Eyeballer's going to move up just a little bit, but now they're going to fall back over towards B. Because yeah, that presence has pulled the rotate off. Twist is going to walk back, but that leaves just 2 defenders here at B versus all 5 of the Eyeballers. With the flashes coming out, nobody can see anything. Man, a flurry of kills. But one of them is a team kill, so we're sitting 3-3. Now Era trying to stop this plant as his teammates come over. Delays it just a tiny bit, and now they line up for him. Era quickly turning this into a 1v3 for Maxter. He's over on Banana. And the bomb isn't really in a good spot for him. He's kind of going to have to fully swing out if they do tap it. And now seeing them cross, he can't even get one, so good work from Era there. Unfortunate team kill for Eyeballers. As Alliance, they do win the first rifle round of this second half now. But with that bomb plant, like yeah, Rolf. Rolf just runs in, shoots his teammate in the gut. Yeah, with that bomb plant, Eyeballers, they do buy in some pistols. They are going to be more focused on the following round here, but still going to take a shot at this one. Eyeballers moving those techs up into apps. As Alliance, they kind of stay back. They keep their distance. contact made yet for either side. Now, yeah, eyeballers, they are going to be walking up. Abs here. Waiting for the flash. Flash is going to come out. Up, he can't see anything. He's going to fall. Now, these T's, they are walking out. So, Era is here. But Era and Mail only find one. Going to be the bomb going down. Rifles recovered for these T's. And the Alliance, they're just calling the save right now. Such is Inferno, land of the save. Money for Alliance rather isn't even going to be difficult. Like, Alliance would have been able to buy 5 rifles in anyway, but just the difficulty of retaking any site on Inferno, the CTs want no part of it. So yeah, Alliance take the lead back temporarily, but now we are back to being tied. 8-8. On the scoreboard right now, it is Era doing massive work for his team. Like, when we look at the side of Eyeballers, Eyeballers are all pretty even in their kills. We've got 11, 11, 11, 10, 8. It's basically a team effort for Eyeballers, but on the other side, yeah, for Alliance, it really is Era doing the heavy lifting. He's got 19 kills. Next closest is Male with 11, but then we've got 7, 6, and Uppy has only got 3 kills. So yeah, true team effort on Eyeballers versus just the total lopsidedness of Alliance. And yeah, Era, he's got that stare. He's doing everything he can. He needs his teammates to step up if they want to win their map pick. Within this one though, Era not going for the aggressive mid peak, more of the passive one. Not going to see anything though. As Eyeballers, with all these nades going down at Banana, they are going to claim it. But they are still going to kind of keep their mid presence a little bit. Bob does catch that nade. I didn't see how Twist took his damage, but he took quite a bit. And he's going to rotate off of B over to A, which can't say yet if this is a good move or a disastrous move. As Eyeballers, they're still sitting in Banana. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to be moving up now. That was a bad rotate call from Eyeballers, or from Alliance. Actually, dog, I don't understand Inferno. Eyeballers, they're moving back now. So that smoke from Avid probably just saved his own skin, as it dissuades Eyeballers from this B hit, at least momentarily. Now, yeah, this T side, they're entertaining the idea of A, and Era finds a kill, but yeah, these T's, they've come back to B. Still just Avid here. He does get a kill, but it's just the one as he goes down. Era is here. They're planting right in front of him, but it is in the smoke. So, I was about to say advantageous retake for Alliance, but JW sees over the smoke just right. And now it's Alliance calling the save. Man, what a pain. Shit, man. It looked so awful for Alliance for just a second. Yeah, with just Avid alone on B site there. But then with that smoke, forcing them back over to A. It looked like it might actually work out for Alliance, but they double back, and then the kills. It again looks advantageous for Alliance, but then that kill right there by JW, that is what calls on the save. Man, what a pain. So yeah, Eyeballers in the lead now, favored to take this first map, despite Alliance's pick. Era, you can tell he wants to take this peak. Is that Stairs player? Stairs player is not going to give him the peak he wants. Eyeballers though, going to try to work up Banana yet again, but they're smoked out for the time being. They are going to leave Uppy with this M4 over at Boiler, but Eyeballers, they're coming back to A. Actually, that smoke down top mid. Will that dissuade them again? They're sitting behind it. And yeah, it is kind of looking like, yeah, Uppy is going to be all on his own at this A site. Again, Alliance get the opener, but okay, nice work from Uppy. He's going to grab 2. That's like the most you could ask for him there. Ask of him. And Mail finds one through the smoke all the way from Library down onto lane. So just Maxter here. Maxter, probably the best he can do is just get the bomb down. Maybe get 1 kill. But that might be asking too much. Does figure out the boost, but Mail again with that deke. Gonna hit a headshot. Ooh, man. That looked so scary for Alliance. Eyeballers moving all their players besides the Banana player over to A. Just Uppy, or was it Uppy or Avid? Whoever had the M4. Alone there in Boiler, but they're able to find 2. And then Mail with a lucky shot through the smoke. Lucky 1 dig. Yeah, dude, what a lucky 1 dig. And then that one right there, just a nice actual skill shot. So Alliance, they steal around back with those saved rifles, putting up on 9-9. Eyeballers smoking top mid here. They don't want any of the CTs to gain any info in mid. Era catches that HE. Tries to throw one back, but nope, nothing done. Now Era wants to get a little bit closer. Bob is right behind the wall. Era, if he swings around. Era, he spots the side, can't hit the shot. That was a free kill for him, but instead it cost him his own. And now, again, just Avid, the sole B defender here. Eyeballers. We can see those players leaving mid over towards Banana, so see, now we see the rotate coming in for Alliance. But still, these defenders are going to be outnumbered here on B. See, now the full rotate does come in, but the full hit is coming in with this 25 seconds left. Twist takes way too long to get that kill. It's going to cost him, but Avid, the B defender, going to grab 2 back. So now just JW. JW, fuck you. Planting right in the front of that smoke. He's going to slip out. Just kidding. Nope, Mail, who flanked up through mid, through Banana, is going to catch him out as JW tries to find some cover. So Alliance taking the lead back. But for how long? Yeah, dude, that was a pretty rough op shot for Era to miss. Cause like, dude, that position right there in Banana. I mean, somehow, like, whenever you play that position, the T's are just never ready for it. Like, literally, if you just play the left side of the plank, yeah, just the attackers, dude, they're just never ready. They just walk into you. But that time, yeah, Era can't capitalize off it. So yeah, Alliance back in the lead here. Eyeballers. Their money's a bit lopsided, but they should still be buying in. I mean, they had the money to buy, but instead they're just going to opt for this pistol buy here. Again, smoking top mid, but Era doesn't respect the smoke. Going for the boost. Going to find JW over the top of it. Eyeballers gravitating towards this A site. As Alliance have claimed Banana, they know there's nobody here. And with that info that they're on pistols, yeah, if you're Alliance, you have to expect some sort of group push. Era should get this peek here. On the mid player, but no, that molly gonna throw both those defenders off. Era wants to reaggress. The tech is close. He misses another close range shot. This time he does slip out though. And now the kills coming in for the CTs. Maxter, last one. Nothing done. Alliance keeping it clean in that anti-eco as they move up to 11. Again, Inferno is their map pick. It has been looking pretty dicey for them, as Eyeballers had a very strong first half, but now Alliance finally doing work, sitting 2 rounds away from claiming their map pick. Got a tech pause. Super quick one, super short-lived. We're getting right back into it. Eyeballers now bringing out those guns when they honestly could have last round. Yeah, dude, this LAN, it's really got a sick vibe. 2 kills immediately coming out for Eyeballers. Bob. 2 players right in front of him around that smoke. Walks out at the wrong time. Avid's gonna find him. But this is still Eyeballers with the man advantage and the free A-bomb site as Alliance. They pull out. Save already called. It's gonna be 10 for them. But yeah, no, dude, this LAN, it's got a sick environment. I haven't been able to watch like a whole lot of the like the filmed segments they have between the sections, but you know, they've had some segments of, you know, of course the players, you know, trying to you know, oh, what's the word? I forget the word, or I forget the verb, but basically, you know, just fill up, you know, beer mugs, trying to get a good head on there without too much foam. That's been fun. They also had a segment where, I don't know if they did it with every team, but they had a scene with Eyeballers where they were trying archery. That was pretty sick. And what's the word? It was like a medieval, kind of like a Renaissance outfit. You know, dude, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Now this event, it's got a good theme. Conquest of Prague. Yeah, eyeballers only behind by one round. Fucking English, bro. Behind by 1 round now. Era blind gets the opener. Really not a fan of this new update where even as spectators, dude, if somebody gets flashed, like you as the spectator can't see anything. It's rough. Maxter allowed to just walk up lane, grabs the opener, and Era not ready for it. So massive impact kills out of Maxter. And now, yeah, Alliance, are they going to call the save again already? Bomb finally going down. Those B players staying over at B, so it's going to be the save, but now you got Bob XD over here. Bob, he gets headshot, but fast return on the AK. So yeah, now just these Alliance players. I mean, they'll still have money for next round, but dude, again, just not favoring their chances. So we are going to be looking at a scoreline of 11-11. We are going to be looking at all 24 rounds on Inferno. So yeah, the big question, are we going to see a regulation win or are we going to see OT? Kerrigan clone, Peter Griffin clone. Man, I'm happy that Falcons lost today, but dude, has basically been around forever. JW, one of the winners of that very first major way back in 2013, but I feel like people always forget that Twist has also been around forever. Twist was also at that very first major way back in 2013. Avid, big opener in Banana, 2 kills for him. Era again missing another shot. Maxter punishes him, and that missed shot does also allow for the kill on Uppy. Mail tries to get the peek on Maxter, but I think him picking up the molly revealed his position. So now we've got a very messy 2-on-2. Yeah, man, that is the third, like, just huge whiff for Era. In that time, dude, it has catastrophic consequences. Misses the shot on Maxter, and Maxter gets 3 kills off it. That is a catastrophic whiff. Dex in this dark position. One's going to peek in. That nade should give it up. Avid, though, finds the Banana player, but Dex, he is ready, gets the return frag. The eyeballers going hard, going crazy. So, putting eyeballers up on that point now. Either going to see eyeballers win it 13-11, or we're going to be going to OT. Yeah, Era. That's how you should be feeling after that. Nevertheless, he's back on the op. Despite these whiffs, he's still sitting at 23-16, and now, okay, he does hit that one, but there's one more close. Uppy, up on that boost. Maxter, again, causing chaos in apartments. Doesn't spot Uppy, but he does hear him. So now these eyeballers players They've lost 2 over at A, but they're still collecting over here. But this is where Alliance does have the bulk of their defenses. Still a whole minute left to play with. Big issue for Eyeballers, though, is that the only nades they have is... Oh wait, no, I did see JW. Okay, they still have a few nades. A smoke, a molly, 2 HEs. So they could clear out pit with this, but okay, now. Actually throwing that down arch. So Era is going to be pretty blind. Actually, no, he can still stand on the side. Is Bob ready for this? Era! Okay. Stands right in front of him. He does hit that. But now the hit has to come on A. 15 seconds left. Not moving up fast enough. And that pit player of Uppy doing some work. So we are going to be going to OT here. It's been a very back and forth game. And it's going the distance. Good to see Era finally hit those shots on the close range walking players. So first round of OT here. Alliance still on the CT side. Era smoked off mid again, as these Eyeballers are going to be moving up close. Yeah, allowed to just walk up mid now. They're playing this A very passive. Era gonna hit the opener, tosses that nade out. Eyeballers hold back for just a second. But now... Okay, they're still sticking around. Thought they might fall back, but they do just temporarily. Bob trying to walk around this smoke. Look for head. But no, it's going to be Twist and Era to find more of those Eyeballers. JW does bring one back, but might be too little. They are going to hightail it over towards this B site. Whereas per usual, it is just Avid here. Oh, he should have spotted... Oh, no. Did he? I thought he spotted the head of the jumping player, but he doesn't. He's not ready. So now this rotate only coming in after Maxter gets that kill. And JW getting aggressive with this op here. Staring down CT, but everybody's already past the angle. Actually, no. JW misses, but no way they expect another player in the same position. No shot. Oh, they do. Uppy, he gets the kill. Okay, maybe Maxter made a tiny bit of sound. Who knows? But Alliance taking the first one of OT. Come on, bro. Don't leave your coach hanging. Dap him up. Yeah, nice shots out of Era. Like, it's boggling that he can hit shots like those, but then those shots that he's whiffed. It doesn't make sense. Brother is playing like Draken. Eyeballers, early interest in the apps as Bob tries to make some space at Banana. He goes down, but the nade of Rolf finishes one of his kills. Meanwhile, Uppy, he's had a rough game thus far, but he has come alive in these last few rounds. These final 3 Ts sitting up here in apps. Actually, no, I say that. They kind of pulled out. Yeah, they're going Mexico. Looks like they want to double back towards B. Yeah, JW, he's going to slip out through mid as well. So it's just Era here. He does hit that one. Now also with that kill, it's going to shake up Alliance's defenses a little bit. Avid starts to rotate for just a second, but that kill brings him back. 30 seconds left. JW on 1 point of health. But yeah, surely 2 defenders here. JW that low. This should still be Alliance, right? Yeah, low HP goes down. Maxter gets the return, but not ready for Avid. So Avid finding another kill, another round for Alliance, putting them up on 14 on their map pick, just 2 away from winning it. The body work of Kerrigan. Well, internet did its own thing, so stream lagged. No idea what went down exactly, but now we are in the post plant. CTs do grab one back, but Maxter is here on the flank. Era finds another, but time ticking down low. They still don't know about this flank, so this might be too much for Alliance to pull off. I say that, they grab a kill. The defuse is coming in, the smoke goes down. Okay. All the kills come out. It's chaos, but eyeballers, they keep it within their hands. Shoot, man. I don't know exactly if I'd say Alliance has a good T side. I mean, like, of 17 maps played, they only got a 52% win rate, which I would expect a higher win rate on T-side Inferno. So I wouldn't call it bad, but I necessarily wouldn't call it good, you know? This round here, heavy presence in Banana for Alliance, while Uppy is left over at A as the lurk. Have moved up car now, but lots of damage taken to Avid. Bob peeks into Era. Era doesn't miss. Now it's just Dex here. Gonna grab one, but it's Avid. Very little HP. Maxter, the madman, does grab 2. Flips the round on its head, basically, giving eyeballers the advantage. Could probably put the bomb down, which is going to happen right now. Nade doesn't achieve anything. As eyeballers, they're going to have 2 coming in from Coffin, 1 from CT. But man, these players in Grill, feels like Grill is always just a difficult position to deal with. Twist, he's gonna run down JW. And now in CT they can kind of play this bait, this stall position. Twist, oh, he's not good enough to deal with Dex. So the defuse is gonna come through at the very end. Yeah, I'd call it average. Like, just simply put, I would expect a higher win rate than they have on the easier side of their map pick. I would expect a higher win rate percent than 52, you know? Plus it was... Yeah, the first half of this game... Yeah, in the first half, Alliance, they only got 5 T-side rounds. And it's like the rounds that Eyeballers won. Alliance just... They couldn't really do anything, so... Like, 5-7 doesn't look like a bad half, but... Understand that those 7 rounds that Eyeballers won, Alliance did basically nothing in them. They were basically shut out of them. Within this one, though, Alliance not immediately interested in Banana, but now they are. That nade is going to come over, try to help out Bob by blowing open that smoke, but it actually kills him. And now they lose another player at B. Rolf is over here, but CT smoke is down. Does find the timing to get the low HP player. But, yeah, Bomb is all the way at T stairs. So they're going to have to stall a little bit longer as the bomb comes in. Mail takes some damage. But Rolf takes enough nade damage to go down. He dies. So now these 2 Eyeballers tasked with this retake if they want to keep Alliance off map point. Era does peek out, but the kill is going to go the way of Alliance. So Alliance going to be the Swedish team sitting up on map point, whereas the other Swedish team, they are not. Maxter leading his team with 26 kills. Era doing the same, but with 32. And now these Alliance players gonna be running up mid, running to Rolf, but they go 1 for 1. And now Alliance, they were trying for Arch, but now they wrap around over to lane. Yeah, all 4 T players here. Bob comes over for just a second, but now he walks out. Dex. There's one right in front of him. Kills go 2-2. But these Alliance players, they're low. 14 HP and 45. Maxter, he's all by himself. Does grab one. He jumps around the corner. Gonna find Era. So we're gonna be going to a second OT now, as Eyeballers clutch up at the very end of that half. Era just hits that one through the smoke. Alliance moving some players up Banana. Avid's gonna get the opener, and Dex is scared, and he should be. 3 T's right in front of him, and he chooses to keep fighting instead of pulling out. Dex, okay, he does get one back, but They know about the player in tree, right? Okay, yeah, Dex, he does find Twist. So despite Alliance getting the opener, man advantage now in favor of that CT side. And Alliance, they've lost the bomb. So now, yeah, everybody congregating over here towards Banana. And see, yeah, time ticks down. 40 seconds left. They're going to blow open that smoke. 2 flash to see. And yeah, they're just going to run into all the CTs. Uppy does grab one. But this is just... that's just a messy round, dude. There's no strats within that round. Just, frankly, a garbage round. Bomb goes down banana, and it turns into one of those matchmaking fights for the bomb. I think JW grabbing the opener. Dude, the graph for whoever wins this map has just been going up and down, back and forth. It's pretty insane how many times the favor has changed in this game. Looks like Alliance had an 83% chance to win at one point. But that has basically all dissolved as Eyeballers grab another clean round on the CT side. Major winner. Is he going to be Conquest of Prague winner? Which, in my mind, that's a much higher title than major winner. JW going for this aggression again. He's hit that shot many times before this game, but this time can't hit it. It doesn't cost him though. But Eyeballers, they're wanting to get aggressive in banana here. They've claimed it, and Bob is still pushing. They're not going to be ready for Bob. He's going to grab one. He's going to grab two. Male grabs one of those A players, but... okay, now... the T's, they bring it back. Avid is pushed up. He's going to walk up Arch into CT. So now it looks like, yeah, Alliance, they're going to wrap B. Whereas Eyeballers, they're on the opposite side of the map, completely separated. Dude, what? Bob walks up banana, gets a 2K, and despite that, somehow this round is in favor of Alliance. Somehow. Eyeballers, they've got to attempt this retake. Last round of the first half. Man, I'm at a loss for words. How this round has turned out based on how it started. Uppy. Rolf all by himself. Can't even get one of the kills. Man, what the fuck? The banana push gets you not just info, but 2 kills as well. 5v3. And then from there, it's just Eyeballers just doing everything, getting everything. Astounding. Surprising, astonishing. Doesn't make sense. But now in the second half of this second OT, team switching sides. So Alliance back on that CT. The Eyeballers T side. 2 over towards A. 2 still back here at T stairs. Kind of looks like, yeah, they do want to take a look at banana. But they're still smoked out for the time being. So yeah, eyeballers now, they do start to move up. Apartments, they've got the double stack in apps, and it's going to work out for Alliance. Fast. 5v5 turned into a 3v5. Perfect flash comes over by Era. Sets up Mail as he extends this man advantage even further. So it is looking like we are going to be sitting at 17-17. So again, the question is going to be, is somebody going to win it in this OT, or are we going to go to a further one? I don't want to speak too soon though, because eyeballers, they're still attempting this, even though they've only got 22 seconds left. Okay, yeah, Bob goes down. JW might just be saving here, honestly. The rare OT save. Yeah, he's going to walk out of there. So we're going to be looking at 17-17. And yeah, is somebody going to be able to close it out, or are we going to go to OT number 3 here on this map 1 of the grand final? What a nice double stack there in apps. One of those things that you rarely see, because it's like, you know, high risk, high reward. Peak entertainment right now. This game has been so back and forth. All right. Round number, what is this? Round number 35. Eyeballers, again, moving into apartments, but they've still got those guys sitting at bottom stairs. Eyeballers, yeah, taking this banana control very slowly, which Alliance is just happy to give them right now. They've got their 3-player B set up. Rolf, primed for the flash. Decides to not take it. That flash, though, gonna force Era off the angle. These nades going down. Avid's gonna find one through the smoke. Still hard to tell where these eyeballers players are going, but the Alliance players for sure are pretty certain themselves that this is going to be the A hit, but this looks like, yeah, it's going to be the wrong stack. It's going to be Twist all here on his own. Alliance think they have it red, but they are wrong. They got to run back now. Twist is going to have to stay alive as long as he can. But eyeballers, they're taking so long to push in here. They've got 10 seconds left. Rolf is going to find one. But the trades are coming out for the CTs. Now just Maxter. He's got no time, no teammates. He is going to go down. Eyeballers. They could have pushed into a site with just one defender on it, but even with time running so low, they take so long to move. you would not expect, because like that round really just if eyeballers, if they started pushing in, you know, didn't even need to be 5 seconds sooner. It could have been like 3 seconds sooner. That was their B site for the taking, but they take so long. Alliance, they call the rotate. It's the wrong rotate, but yeah, again, even with eyeballers being pushed down by the time, they're still way too slow. They had it set up perfectly, but they can't capitalize. But now, in this round 36, we again see Twist at the B site all by himself, which isn't a cause for alarm just yet, as eyeballers still look undecided as to where they want to go. Bob holding that top banana, but there's still these eyeballer players over here in mid. Looks like they're trying to make it slowly. Finally, some nades do go out over towards A, but Uppy, he grabs the opener. And now that's going to be these eyeballers pushing over towards B. Alliance, they haven't called the rotate, so Era still over here with the op. Twist saw him move to grill, but Bob, he gets the kill on him. Era trying to find shots, but he can't find any. Bob gets aggressive, takes out the opper, so now 3v3 retake. Alliance, they've got plenty of flashes to work with, but only flashes. No mollies, no HEs, no smokes. They're all going to be coming from this coffin area too, so JW peeks out. He's going to grab one. Bob grabs one as well, so just Mail to prevent us from going to OT3. He can't do it. Eyeballers tie it up at 18. Inferno is going to continue on. Man, yeah. Pure Counter-Strike, pure Counter-Strike. Nice shots out of Bob, and dude, running through the molly. Respectable aggression. Huge round out of Bob there with the 4K. Also, mind you, that round started with, yeah, 2 Alliance kills. So that was a 3v5 for eyeballers. Massive 4K from Bob. Round 37. Era. He's watching apps, but JW sneaks past him, gets the opener on that Valk player. And the eyeballers, they're walking over here now. Mail thought he saw the head, and yes, he did. Maxter, he doubles back. Walks into Era, and now that op is found out, so they know where 2 of these CTs are. And that's going to call all eyeballers back over to B. Avid, he's going to fall back. Mail's going to come over and join him, but JW, lurking up in apps, is going to find the kill. So yeah, the op lurk finding space, and now eyeballers, yeah, they're going to double back towards A. So this really is just like, you know, get a kill here, get a kill there, rotate back and forth, whatever. Alliance, they've got this figured out. Both players on the flank now. But yeah, JW posted up in pit with the op. That's going to be a hard position to take care of. Especially with that flash going out. Going to hold him back momentarily. They're going to peek right into him. Now just Mail. 26 kills to his name. Can he add any more? No, he cannot. Peeks the wrong corner. Not aware to mini pit. So eyeballers claim the third one in this first round of the third OT. That looked like it was going to be an alliance round. But then, yeah, JW still lurking over there with the op. Eyeballers, they've got their whole team, or basically whole team up here, top banana, pretty fast. Only these two alliance players over here, and they're both in sight. So Avid goes down, and now nowhere for Twist to hide. He's going to grab one at the very least. Now, yeah, Bomb will be going down momentarily. Bob is low. None of those nades come his way, though. And, yeah, there's still Era over on A. Mail goes down, and, yeah, this is a save here. Another rare OT save. Yeah, Alliance not ready for the fast B aggression there, though. And yeah, with both players in sight, you know, yeah, really nowhere for them to fall back to. Once they get found out, they're found out. JW goes down to Bomb, but it's whatever. Plenty of money to buy back in with. Alright, round number 39 is what we are in. Eyeballers, so passive here. I guess they're really hoping, really waiting for this alliance aggression, but that is not at all happening. As Alliance, they've got this heavy A stack. 3 players over on lane, 2 of them on the boost, but is it going to work out for them? I mean, yeah, I guess the good news for them is that, yeah, Eyeballers pulling out a banana now. Not to say that A is their final destination, but at least it doesn't look that way right now. So for the time being, this stack looks favorable, especially as time ticks down. Gonna be these players coming out of apps, but those few in mid, they should be toast. I say that. Dex is able to grab one, but now Avid, Mail. All those kills happening within 2 seconds, but the final result is in favor of Alliance. They do grab that last round of the first half. So we're looking at 2019. No, I do not understand Portuguese. It is, I don't know if it does it for the normal chat, but at least the chat we have here in the streamer thing, it does auto-translate it. So yeah, it's, I'm gonna assume, yeah, not a perfect translation, but there is an auto-translate in the chat. Alright, first round of the switched sides. Alliance now on T, and those T's, they are stacked up over towards Banana. Maxter coming over to B as well to join his teammates. Giving them 3 over there. Plenty of exchange over here at Banana, but this time, Avid gonna find the 2K opener. Goes down, but instant trade. Bomb going down on B. So looking like Alliance gonna get this first round of the second half of the third overtime. Stream is lagging. Come on. There you go, you shit ISP. Man. Yep, bro. This internet so bad. All right, so now I got a question for you guys. Are we going to see this game end? Is the final score going to be 22-20, or are we going to go to a 4th overtime? What result are we going to see? Alliance trying to slowly move up Banana here, but Bob, he wants to fight this. Trades go 1-1. Dex is still here though. Dex, he's scared, he's burning a little bit, but now with all those nades top Banana, Alliance just gonna sit back for a tiny second. But Dex is still here. Dex, he wants to get aggressive. Fire some over the smoke, reveal his presence. But now he's going to fall back. As Alliance walk up. But Maxter, now he's rotating back to A. This is bad timing for him. Maxter dies and leaves Dex all by himself. Dex trying to hit the wall bang. The nade that should get 1 or 2. It gets 2. Wow, Dex gets a 2-fer with that. But now bomb going down. 3v2 retake for eyeballers. Uppy, 1 through the smoke. Like, what are we watching right now? Era trained at Coffin. Era, he jumps out. It almost costs him. The flash comes over. He's exposed to CT. He hits the flick on CT. Oh, and the flick on Coffin. What the fuck are we watching, dude? Dude, the CTs, they fall back. As Alliance, they silently push up. They grab the kill on Maxter. And then Dex doesn't even see the enemies, really. He just fires a few shots through Coffin, tosses that nade out, gets a 2K. Era almost just runs out into the open, gives himself up, and then crazy flicks out of Era, bro. What are we watching? This is peak Counter-Strike. Okay, yeah. Is the big question again, is Alliance gonna win Inferno? Or are we gonna see, what is it, OT4 now? Yeah. Bob wants to get tricky, wants to get aggressive. Uh-oh. Avid finds the split between the 2 smokes, and Bob is easy pickings. Dex, the smokes fade at just the wrong time, and now Dex allowed 2 for free. He throws the smoke down. Oh, internet's lagging again. Dex somehow still allowed to get 1 more before Era takes him down. Oh my god, dude. This internet is so dog shit, dude. We're trying to watch this round, please. Fucking hell. Don't fucking tell me it crashed, bro. Wow, that was awesome. We completely missed all of it. Shout out to my internet service provider. I'm gonna give him a very angry call tomorrow, because that is the 2nd time that my internet has crashed just today. But fuck, man. Alliance won it, dude. We literally missed a 1v3 to win it. That is a fucking joke, but that is GG's on Inferno. Map number 2 we are gonna have coming up is gonna be Overpass. That is gonna be the pick of Eyeballers. Which, yeah, I don't think these teams have played it against each other. Or at least not recently. The last time it looks like was way back in September. Which, yeah, 13-11 for Alliance. But yeah, both these teams, looks like they don't have a whole lot of practice on it, a whole lot of rounds. But we will have map 2 coming up. About, like, I think 10 or 12 minutes. Some news, though, is that I actually have work in 55 minutes, so I actually got to go shower. I got to get ready for work. So I don't know, when I'll be back with the casting, but I got to go take care of that. So when we do start up Overpass, probably the first few rounds won't have any sort of commentary, but we'll be back with that map 2 of Overpass soon. Hopefully it is as cinema as Inferno was.
Ten hozott do híreše Čornokábor.
Vítejte v síni slávy Tipsportu, místě zasvěceném největší komunitě sázkařů. Profi výbava analytika plichtiče, který inspiruje.
Co děláš?
Držím palec.
Ukáž?
Držíme palce všem sportovním i sázkařským hrdinům. Tipsport.
Okay, back into the casting now. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I had to get ready for work because I got to leave here shortly. Such a pity having to work on a Sunday, but that's how it goes. Yeah, I missed the first few rounds of Overpass here. Did see that Alliance, they won the pistol. However, it's been eyeballers with the last three. Mail almost pulled off. I think it was like a 1v3 or something in the last round. Nice try out of him, but not enough. Alliance can't make it happen in this round either. No, this isn't being it's not being played from a bar exactly. It is, I want to get the name correct. Where is it? It is being played from the Vodafone Play Zone Arena. Which, yeah, it looks like it's a LAN center, but they do have, you know, like just a lot of cool lounging areas. They've also got like a restaurant in there too. So yeah, not exactly just, you know, some random bar or something. Like, no, an actual, they're playing from an actual, I guess, yeah, like bougie LAN center, you know. Just, yeah, super nice looking facility. Very impressive. But okay, into round 6 of Overpass here. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it now. We missed the first few rounds, and the internet was causing us to miss the very end of Inferno. But Alliance, they saved those 2 rifles from the previous. Everybody else sitting on just those 5.7s. Eyeballers looking to take it slowly up through connector, but there is Mail sitting up there. I guess so, yeah. Good start for Eyeballers in that case. And they should be getting another round with this one. Mail, the first to fall of that defense. Those 2 rifles are sitting over here at A, so Bob is going to peek into the both of them. Twist is going to find that AK with the FAMAS, and now Era peeks out at the right time. Finds JW, so those are guns dropped. Guns that can be collected by these CTs. They're not going to collect them. They're just going to run back over to B, because that's where the hit's coming in now. And Avid somehow allowed to find one. Twist finds another. Now just Maxter all by himself. Spots the Heaven player. There's another one in pit, and now Uppy is going to be coming in through con. But the worst of all, yeah, the time is low. He's got to do something, but he can't do anything. Okay, dude, like I just said, that was going to be another round for Eyeballers, dude. It should have been 5, but Alliance pulling one out of almost nowhere. The FAMAS doing the early work, but then, yeah, just those 5.7s following up. So Eyeballers get one off of those saved rifles. But they've still got the money to buy in. Eyeballers do. Bob spots the player run down con. Doesn't see enough to get a shot though. Now Bob, he's going in, but his shadow gonna betray him. Era. Those players close, not much he can do. More trades come out. And now Maxter walking in. Yeah, does have a free kill on Uppy. Twist is close though. He's got to get out. Spots 2 of them. But now these T's, they're walking right into the CTs. They both go down. Now it's just Dex. 32 HP. No, 14 HP. He does get the bomb. He is going to slip out. But, oh my god, dude. The fast boost from the Lions. That's cheeky. They get him. They get him. Can't rotate back. Ooh, that was looking like, yeah, it should have been Eyeballers there, but they make the wrong choice. of which site to run to. Just so happen to choose the two where they have the CTs, or the one where they have the CTs. Dude, I'm like actually mad we missed the end of it. Of course, the internet had to crash right at the last round, and then Uppy pulls off a 1v3 to win it. I'm mad we missed that, but yeah, dude. Wouldn't be surprised. Everybody had a beer before the game. Everybody had a beer in between maps. Bob spots out Uppy, but can't get the kill at all. Now Eyeballers down by 2 players. Gonna go for this boost. They might see somebody. They do spot Uppy, so one of those B players down. But there's still 2 over here, and now we can see those other CTs are rotating over. So yeah, there's 2 defenders here, about to be 4. Actually, wait. Oh, my mistake. Era is still on B, but Male rotated down. Trades go 1-1. Male loses the fight, and now Twist. He's flashed, and JW finds him. Era, pull your gun out, bro. What? Era. I think, yeah, Era had a drink or two as well. He was dominating on map 1, but still somehow missing the easiest shots, and now, like right there, yeah, he should know how close those T's are, but not paying enough attention. That lost round gonna force some of the Alliance players onto those MP9s. Yeah, dude, we've seen so many lost advantages in this series. Eyeballers spread out across the map, maintaining their presence, but now looks like Dex gonna grab the bomb. Era finds one of those long players, but the long players still pushing up ever so slowly. Eyeballers don't know it, but the defense have most of their forces over here. JW gonna find the con player, and now Rolf finds one as well. He finds 2 as those CTs aggress. So a 5v4 turned into a 2v4 in a split second, but now time is running low. They gotta go into B. They're going right into both the CTs. Era, he's gonna hit a fast flick. Tries to hit another. Player's right on top of him. Oh, dude, I thought again. I thought Alliance was somehow gonna pull that back. I don't know what to expect anymore of this game, dude. Every time you think something's gonna go one way, it goes the opposite. Like, nice shot out of JW, but this double by Rolf. So now, Alliance. They had a scrappy, not scrappy, just not suboptimal. Suboptimal, yeah. Suboptimal buy in the previous. Now they really have to go for just those pistols. They've got the boost, but dude, JW. 19 decades of experience on JW. Perfect nade to read it. But now, still, Alliance getting these kills. Rolf bringing it back momentarily. Mail is trapped here. Rolf thought he's gone elsewhere. Okay, now he guesses right. Does get headshot though. Up he jumps. Let's see. So, just Twist all by himself now. Gonna be saving it over at Monster. Gonna be allowed to do so. Nobody's walking over towards him. Gonna be Eyeballers moving up onto their 7th. And this is where it starts to look concerning. If you are Alliance, 7-3 on T side. Not what you want to see. And we've got Okay, very last little bit here. We'll watch the end of this. Last round of the first half. 4-4 now. Eyeballers grouped up in con. Looking like they want to pop out into water, but Uppy is watching for it. They're just gonna sit and wait. Yeah, Bob, he's walking up long. Guess they're waiting for him to find something, cause a reaction. He's gonna get spotted over on A. So yeah, now Alliance moving one of those defenders over to B, but now they push out of water. Era is here with the op. He's gonna grab one. Grab the second. Now just Rolf all by himself. So Alliance, they do pull one back at the very end of the half, but it is still gonna be an 8-4 half for Eyeballers there. Let's see.
Once again, I'm sitting down in the arena with the people, and this time I caught someone really special. Mr. Loda, CEO of the Alliance. Mr. Loda, how are you feeling, and what do you think about the match so far?
I'm feeling good. I think it's a very, very good match. I mean, we've played against Eyeballers quite a few times at this point, and all I know for every single game, something crazy is going to happen. And when it's the grand finals, you know, you have to expect everything.
You are quite experienced fella. In 2013, you won the International in Dota 2. Was it Dota 2? Was it Dota 1 maybe, back in the day, yeah? Well, how does one transfer from Dota to CS?
I mean, honestly, I think that the way I approach CS is with a lot of humbleness, you know. I don't, of course I understand CS, of course I understand FPS, but I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert to that extent. So what I focus on tends to be the teamwork, you know. Five-man games is, every team game is the same, right? So that's what I tend to focus on, and then the good guys, the better people, focus on the strats and stuff, yeah.
Since you have experience on a bigger LAN, did you give guys any tips how to stay calm under pressure?
I mean, of course, I've given them a lot of tips, but this time, I mean, it's just, we're pretty used to this, to be honest. We had a pretty shitty day yesterday, so we had to reset fully and just have some really good talks, but yeah, I felt good. Nothing really special that I told them.
Perfect. Thank you, Loda. Let's take a look at the second half.
Alright guys, I apologize. I know this is very abrupt, but I do need to leave for work. I gotta be at work in like 15 minutes. I was really hoping we'd be able to watch the entirety of this grand final, but then, you know, the start time got pushed back nearly an hour, and then map 1 went so long, so we're not gonna be able to finish out this game. I'm gonna have to end it right here, so everybody who showed up to the stream today, who has showed up to the stream this weekend, I'm very thankful that you guys tuned in. We got to watch this this event, the Conquest of Prague. It's been a fantastic event. I'm glad that you guys have been able to watch it with me. If you like the commentary, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get more perms for more events in the future. Also, I do put out, you know, videos on the channel occasionally. I do have a video I will be uploading. I'm going to try to get it out sometime in the next week. But this is where I do have to end it right after this pistol round. Just Era. Okay, yeah, Eyeballers. Going to be taking the pistol round, so yeah, dude, I got to end. I apologize. Again, thank you to everybody. Subscribe, stick around, but I got to go. And I'll see you when I see you next. Yeah.